Hi there, welcome back to my channel for some more Christmas ideas. I am doing today what I have to put in advent calendars. I say it like that because I'm not putting them in an actual calendar. I'll show you what I'm talking about for my grandkids and my adult kids. I used to do the cosmetic ones for my daughters, and they just got to be kind of either junky or repetitive or just not worth it. And except ASOS had a great one that was so worth the money. And because I didn't want to spend a fortune. There's some of them out there that are a couple hundred, $300, $400, and I'm sure you're getting a good deal on some of the stuff, but I'm not spending that. The ASOS one was $99, and it was lots of great big regular size stuff. And I bought those for 3 years in a row, and we were never disappointed. And then they stopped selling them for the US, and I don't think I can get them from the UK. So I started doing my own, and it started off for the boys. My grandsons are 7 and 3, as something to keep them busy throughout December. I don't know if you remember being young. I remember a little bit of just thinking it's never going to get here. Christmas is just never going to get here. My family is all from education, teachers, etc. They said that the kids just go nuts in December. So anything to help my daughter and son-in-law to kind of keep them from losing their minds. I wrap them all in their paper and put them in a big basket. I have not ever put numbers on them for the dates because I just leave it to Ashton, my daughter's discretion, to pull it out and let them choose something whenever she needs it. And it just keeps them from assuming that they should have something every day, etc. But the we also, like, she gets them. I usually pick it up at Costco and she pays me for it, but there's always a really good Lego advent, and my oldest is just loves anything Legos and minifigures, so we always get that. And I think that she got the Bluey one or something for the youngest, because they actually have little characters. We look really hard to see what's in them, but other than that, they have these things to keep them busy. So let me show you a little bit about what I do. First, I give them pajamas, and this is the color. They're going to love it. The boys, they don't care at this age that they're pink and red, but this is for the pants, and the shirt are for my oldest grandson, and then the very same for the youngest. And then the adults have these same pajamas, except the guys. The guys do not have pink and red. So I always tell Ash that to have them open these first so they can wear them all through December. I found this guy at Costco in the summer, late summer, and it's just a Bluey set, and they can paint. There's 2 each in here, and they can paint. They've got paints, they have paint brushes, and they have little paint trays over here. So this will keep them busy, and she can give them 2 one day and 2 another day if she wants to do that. But they both love Bluey. They will be thrilled at that. They also love, each of them loves Legos. So they are getting, one's getting this one and one's getting this one. And Maddox, the oldest, will probably end up helping Hayden, but they can open these and work on them throughout December. It won't take Maddox long. It takes them like an hour to put stuff together that are really complex. I got these at the end of last year. So this is one of those things that I save money on buying all year long for advents and stockings. They are really cute. So these are little ornaments, and I think they have something similar back, and that these are Santas. I have another Santa set in the dining room that I forgot to bring in here, that I won at an auction for super cheap, and I think it's like from 2015, so they'll love that one. It's brand new in the box. I also have these 2 of these little guys that are just small little snowmen for 2 days. This is a great brand from Target if you haven't ever heard of them, the Mondo Llama. This is dinosaurs to paint. There's cheap paint in here. I've bought them some of the acrylics at Hobby Lobby and Michael's that they have, but this is good for Ashton's because she doesn't have those. And then one's a little car, so they can do these one day. And I got these sometime in the summer, I guess, but there's sales on this Mondo Llama brand a lot. And so they're probably coming up for the holidays, and they'll probably have some cool holiday things. I always throw in ornaments for them. Since Maddox loves minifigures, he got the Hallmark minifigure. So these are new this year. And then they loved Minecraft so much. So Hayden got the pig. I have a couple of ornaments for them. Now, some things I just pop into, like I saw these on somebody else's video. I can't remember who it was. I feel really bad, but I've already put batteries in them. These came from the Dollar Tree, and some of the stuff there is just not worth it. Like I'd go somewhere else and spend a couple extra dollars to have something decent, but they'll love these. They're little, I don't know if you can see, they light up and they show on the wall. And I just went into the closet and they were really fun and cool in there. So they probably won't last long, but that's okay. They'll have fun with it for a little bit. This one, you can see it's on and it's blinking. And this one, so for $1.25, it'll keep them busy in the closet or at night when they're going to bed. Something fun to do. Another one of their ornaments. Where's the other one? Okay. I got these last year, I guess. So this is Minecraft. It's a zombie. That goes for Maddox. And then Hayden has a Croc with the little dealies in them. And this came from Hobby Lobby and it's still there. Did this come from Hobby Lobby? No, this is Hallmark. I don't know if I got it at Hallmark or if I got it at Walmart that carries these. But they wear these Crocs like every day. So I thought this would be really fun for them. My mom started doing ornaments a long time ago at Thanksgiving, and she would, curate ornaments that fit the person, and they would that's what everybody would open Thanksgiving after dinner. And I'm not buying near as much as she used to buy. Miniatures are her favorite thing, so she'd go crazy, but I am trying to carry on something special to them every year for their tree. This is Bluey. I showed this block in my Hobby Lobby haul. This came from Hobby Lobby. It was half off of 7, and I'm going to give them some of the Bluey Christmas cookie dough and a couple of little like Bluey cups to go together in a little, all wrapped together. This is, I also got at Dollar Tree. So they had the pencils and the erasers for the ends. These were just $1.25 each. They both like using pencils. My oldest loves art, and he's very, very good. So he likes the pencils. So these are going to go with, there's a lot of them. So for every single one of the things I'm about to show you that requires pencils or whatever, those are going to go with those. They each have an elf Pez and elf headbands, and I'm going to find something elfish for them to bake. They're both really into baking. My oldest one is really into cooking and baking. So I'm going to find something for them to kind of go with this theme. Maybe like if they have an elf mini waffle thing and then some, pancake mix or something to do with their dad on the weekend, something like that. I also got them each Nightmare Before Christmas Pez sets. I got this all on Pez.com, like literally went to their page, and they have some adorable ones. Like I got Hobby Lobby. I got Hello Kitty for my youngest 20-year-old. And then I got the Pokemon one for my my son's girlfriend who loves Pokemon. And I got Star Wars for my son-in-law and pizza and tacos for my son. They're just really fun little things. And they make cute little stocking stuffers or gifts. So they get those. They're huge in the Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, my oldest grandson went as Jack Skellington twice for Halloween. This year he went for that. And then that's what all their Halloween decorations are. So they just love, love, love it. For something to do on a day that's crazy, I just found this at the end of season sale at Target for swim things. And these are just those Velcro things you stick on your hand and catch the balls. And there's 4 in here total and 2 balls. So this will keep them busy for just a day, a couple hours. If mom can get something done for a couple of hours. I'm trying to see what I paid for these. I know they were like $5 or under because I'm a clearance queen. So those I got at Target. And then I've got another ornament, and I'm going to put this with some candy. It's the Candyland glass. Is this Old World? Yeah, it's Old World Christmas Candyland. And with both of my grandsons, we played Candyland a lot when they were young. They still love it, and we still play it. But hopefully this is a memory when I'm long gone. They'll remember how much fun we had with Candyland. So I'm going to pair that with some candy and candy things. And then this Elf Crazy Christmas Cheer ornament. So my mom got these, and I found them in her storage as I'm cleaning out storage. So these are going to, one of these is going to both of them. They can open this, and it's one of those ones that sings and plays and does stuff. Geez, oh, Pete, these are so expensive. She spent $40 on this. It was not me. Anyway, she used to spend quite a bit of money on these, which makes me I look at the ornaments on my tree and there's just so many memories. Anyway, they'll get one of those, and with something else, like I might find like an elf pillow for each of them, or a blanket or something like that. But I've given them that before. I'm trying not to overwhelm my daughter with more junk stuff. This is all stuff they can kind of do, and it's not a big deal to throw away. So at Dollar Tree, and I would go quickly if you're going to go. This is the 2nd of November. Because that stuff, the good stuff tends to go. I got 2 of these Funny Faces books. They're not thick or anything, but they'll keep them busy for an hour. The items don't have faces, and then there's stickers. So there's something like this at Costco. If you want to spend a little bit more money, they had them just a few days ago, and I got them last year, but they're a bigger pad with bigger pages, and their color, and they're really fun. They love these. So you can make all the different faces, but I think they're about $10 at Costco. And then I got 2 at Dollar Tree jumbo Grinch guys. And this is just the things that they like to do. They like the to fill in things, and little they like to color, of course, but they like just activities, things like that. So they have this, and these are the things I'm giving those pencils with. So they'll get pencils and erasers with that. And then 2 others. So they were $1.25, and I looked to make sure that everything in it was different from the other one. So, word searches and things like that. So they actually like to sit and do those kinds of things. I got one of these, and they really only need one. It's a Rudolph. There's a few little play things in here, but I don't know what yet I'm going to do with this. This is probably more for my oldest sons, oldest grandson, because the younger one can't read. It's a little bit more sophisticated. So I need to find something for the younger one to kind of go with this. Another ornament this was a cheapie from probably Target. They call it Yaya yogurt, which is me, Yaya. I make them faye with a little, Greek yogurt with a little bit of Splenda and berries, and then they get to squirt whipped cream on it. And I always squirt some whipped cream in their mouth. So I thought that was really fun. Then I have more of these guys that I'm going to give to them with some cups. And then some other things I found at Dollar Tree are these Jurassic World. Is it? Yeah, Jurassic World play giant coloring activity books. So these are, I'll show you what they look like inside. They're more just, just activities and coloring things. They're not super thick, but they'll keep them busy because they're very into dinosaurs. They each can name every single, even the obscure ones. Just you just show it to them, and my oldest grandson knew them at like 1.5. We couldn't believe it. So there's two of these, and then I got this at Costco. This is one that they actually can open one every day, but it was $18.99, and it's Bluey books, Christmas books, and they're little. They're just little guys, but they'll have a little story every single day that they can read. So here they all are. So when they go to bed, they read and they turn Bluey on. They share a bedroom. One bedroom is their playroom, and one bedroom they have two beds that are exactly the same. They like it that way instead of separate rooms. So they can just open and collect all the little books. So that is, I've got some ingredients down here, some food coloring. One of the things I'm doing is I'm going to put some ingredients together for a recipe, since my grandkids they're learning how to bake. And bread is something that I love to make, and I want to teach them how yeast kind of works, and it's kind of a chemistry. So I've got a bread pan coming with some bread flour, some yeast, and every day they're going to open I'm going to wrap it as an activity, and then every day they open an ingredient, and then they can do that on the weekend. So I'm going to do that with a couple of different recipes. So that's what I've got for the boys. And, I have a few fillers that I need to fill in, and I'll be looking for those at, Target, Walmart, whatever. But this is, as you can see, I probably spent what I would spend on one of the big old advents that just doesn't really have stuff that they would be interested in. So that's the grandkids. Next is the adult kids. Okay, I'm not going to show you every single person's because they have similar things, but there's my daughter's 20, her boyfriend's 22, my son is 22, and his girlfriend's 22. They'll be 23 in January. So all the girls have pants. Yeah, so cute. Old Navy. So if I didn't say that for the other ones. I also got my daughter some of the boxers. She actually will wear these year round. And I waited till they had the half off sale a week or so ago. This is a shirt that kind of goes with the different bottoms. I found this is so freaking soft. I got this on sale after Christmas last year at American Eagle or Aerie, one of the two, but it's owned by the same. It's just a romper, Christmassy romper. So I think I paid like $8 for it after Christmas. They all have one of these, and I guess everybody's coming out with one that looks like the Anthropologie ones. These look a little bigger. Anyway, I got these at Home Goods or Home Sense, one of the two, but they were $7. And I got each one of the adult kids one, and there's 6, including my oldest daughter and son-in-law. So I'm going to put shred. That's what the shred's for in here. And depending on who it is, I'm going to put something in there that fits them. So for the girls, probably one of those little mini champagnes. For the boys, maybe one of those little liquors, something like that. So that's going to be that, maybe a little gift card. Don't know yet. Each one of them has a mug. This is Peyton's. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It says fa la 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 la. I got these at Hobby Lobby after Christmas last year. I think I paid $3.50 for each of them. So they each have a big 40-ounce dealing mahickey, and I'm going to give them straws to go with these as well, so they can interchange those. So they all have one of those. And then the ornaments that Peyton's getting is she's got Hello Kitty. She loves Hello Kitty. And it was half off of 15 at Hobby Lobby. And then I found in my mom's storage, I found an ornament that she hadn't given to her yet. So this is going in her advent. She graduated last year from culinary school. Was it last year or the year before? Because my mom has the wrong date. Last year. No, it's the year before. I don't remember. So it's just a little chef, has our name on it. We chef. So that is going with something. Now theirs I do a little differently. They don't have as much stuff. I will decide when I want to put something out, and I'll wrap it in their paper and I'll put it in the tree. And they come down the stairs right by the tree, so they kind of see their paper there, and they know that they've got to advent something. So they don't have 24 different things. They just have a few little treats throughout the season. And then this I got last year after Christmas on Altered State, I believe. Yeah, Altered State Christmas. Their ornaments now are going to be really expensive. So this is like a Taco Bell spoof. It's got a taco, and these guys go to Taco Bell constantly. I think this is like $40. I was not going to pay it. And I've been watching them for several years. And then this year they were still there after Christmas. So I think I probably maybe spent 12 each. You know, you got to play the game, you got to watch them. And then once they go down, you got to see, is it worth me paying this, or do I want to wait till it goes cheaper? But they might sell out. It's just a whole game. So I just have to play that game. She has socks to go with her pajamas, so I'll wrap those up separately. And then she has this ornament that is our dog, our mini poodle. I think this is a doodle, but ours is a mini poodle and is red and looks like this. So she's getting that. She's very close to this dog. And then they've got her thingies. And then she has another ornament from Altered State that is, that I got on clearance. That is just a silver Stanley. Okay, the lights came in funny. So that was on clearance as well. I am getting them, like, for their mug, I'm going to get them a Starbucks card and candy and little things like that for them to open. Now, the big thing that I wait on for their advents, and it's very last minute, is all the girls love the little makeup and the little ornaments that have some sort of little mini makeup in it, things like that. And I don't buy those until Black Friday because I just can't. I can't even buy makeup year round because I know the deals are so good, 30, 40% off, not at Ulta, not at Sephora. I said this before in my other videos. I will only go to Ulta if it's 20% off. I quit going to Sephora and Ulta because if you sign up on the website itself, like benefitcosmetics.com, narscosmetics.com, Makeup by Mario, etc., you get the drift. They send better coupons, and I just wait, and then I get those. So they'll have little makeup treats, things like that. The guys, I typically don't get them things that are makeupy, but I have them some boxers and other things. So that's kind of the gist of the girls. Now, my son's girlfriend, she's into Pokemon, so she has Pokemon ornaments. And what's the other ornament? Oh, she's got a passport with an airline ticket in it because they went to Mexico with us, and different things like that. So very similar but different. And I'm going to keep adding little fillers here, but you get the gist of how I do it, etc. Now the guys, this one is my daughter's boyfriend. He has a cup as well, so I'll put some shred and something for him in there. He likes Batman, so I got him a Batman Funko Pop at Walmart. No, TJ Maxx. It was $5.99. I saw him at Walmart for $15, but I forgot I found that one there. I got him some just gingerbread men boxers.
Okay.
And then their pajamas are, the guys' pajamas are these vintagey Santas. So he has flannels and then the vintagey Santa shirt. They would not be happy with the pink and the red. I also got him some boxer briefs with doggies. And then he's got his straws and his little Stanley thing. So that's all I've got so far for him. And same with my son. Hello, I got a few more things in for the kids and grown kids advents, and I thought I would pop them in here really quickly so you can see what they were. I needed to get another one of these sets for the youngest grandson, so I got Bluey Lego. These I think are $5 at Target. The oldest ones, I can't remember the beginning of the video. I think that's might be Minecraft. And then the oldest one, I got these socks from, I think they're Target. Yeah, they're Wondershop. $3. So he's all into cozy lately and he loves pizza. So these are going in his Advent stuff. And keep in mind, Advent is really to kind of keep them busy throughout the season while my daughter and son-in-law work really hard. This is something new for me. Of course, I've heard about it a bazillion times. This is the Native Body Wash in Sugar Cookie. And I've always been a Bath and Body Works person. But lately, some of the smells have been giving me a headache. So I wonder what kind of chemicals that is. I don't know. But I bought this after hearing a lot of hype. And holy cow, this smells so dang good. It smells like baking cookies, no chemical smell. It's fabulous. So I got one of these for each couple. So I'm counting my grandsons as a couple because they take a shower and baths and all that in the same bathroom. So they're getting one of these. And then my daughter and boyfriend and son and girlfriend and my daughter and husband. This is incredible. And I got one for myself and I washed my dog in it. This one, say hi. Say hi. Oh, what are we doing? Say hi. And she smells like sugar cookie. I'm not kidding. Anyway, this is new for me and it's really, really exciting. I talked about how my grandsons are very into baking and I'm going to be giving them little projects wrapped up together for them to work on. So I found these kid-size aprons for $5, Wondershop at Target. These were the most masculine ones I think that they had. So I grabbed these. They had some cute gingerbread ones and some others. Like everything else, anything really cute, really gingerbread is going to go really fast. So I got those. I got these. They're new, this brand, Fancy, and it's got holiday baking confetti and chocolate and M&Ms and stuff like that. So I'm wrapping this up. I'm not quite sure yet how. I got one of these in a bowl. And, I don't know if I'm going to wrap it like this together, but I'm definitely each day of that week, I'm going to wrap an ingredient for them on something. So to go along with that, and this was at Target, really cute, Wondershop, and they had a ton of these kinds, different flavors, different, themes. And I think I got these at Walmart. I've been in a big Walmart in forever. There's a Walmart market right here by me and we pop in all the time for things. But I got these Funfetti Elf sugar cookies with little candy canes and things inside of them. So those are going to go on a day that they can bake those up. I got the Elf on the Shelf cake and my grandsons and I did this one last year. It was really, really easy. You're just like swirling the red batter in with the white batter and it all comes together. And then there's little things on the back that you can literally cut out and leave with your elf. I thought that was really cute. I did not buy the frosting because I am huge on homemade frosting. I don't like canned frosting for some crazy reason. So there is frosting that matches all this stuff together. This was on one big display in Walmart. And same with the others. Like this is cupcake mix that's red and green. So I'm going to wrap this up for them as well. And a lot of times they don't end up eating a lot of this stuff. They just love to make the stuff. And it's all about those special memories. One of the things that I did last year that I saw this at when I pulled everything down Christmas is I thrifted these guys, and they're everywhere this time of year at Goodwill, any of the thrift stores, but I thrifted these for all my adult kids. The ones that I found for my son and his girlfriend were brand new. They were Rudolph's, I think, and they had tags on them. So like $5, you can find a lot of cool things. There is nothing wrong with it. It's not pilled. It feels super new. A lot of people get these things. They wear them one season and then they donate them. So this is Buddy the Elf, which this could be $30 somewhere. And it's got does someone need a hug on the back with the raccoon from the movie. So there's some ideas there. You can also find a lot of different pajamas and things that are at these thrift stores. And I've noticed a lot of thrift gifts videos. And I'm so glad because I thrift like crazy and I give my kids a lot of really great things. Like last year, I got my daughter a bunch of anthropology stuff that I thrifted and she just couldn't believe it. Anyway, the last thing of the Advents that I pulled down out of the attic are these boxes. So they're pretty big. And honestly, I think these were the only two that matched. So that's why I got this. I wasn't set on any style, but I got these at Home Goods a couple of years ago. And I reuse these over and over. Like in here is the shred. And, of course, I cover the paper and everything. But this is what each of my grandkids have their Advents in. So there's two of them. They look exactly the same. Because if you have kids, you know that they argue over one or the other. And I know why I got this. Because my youngest was into the different excavators and stuff. But anyway, their things go in this. And it props up in my daughter's house. And they kind of pick what they want to pick that day. Because I never really have, well, this year I might have 24 things, but that's how I kind of create my own Advents for them and some of the other things that have come in. So I will turn it back over to the end of this video and stay tuned for more videos. I'm about to record one about what I got my grandkids for Christmas. Then it's my adult kids. Then it's my parents. Then it's their stockings. A lot of the things that we do at this time of year, so you guys can get some ideas. Thanks. Bye. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye.